everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Hey, what's more fun than making a mess after you clean up? Yeah! Okay, I spent most of the weekend cleaning my craft room, going deep, going very deep. But I'm taking a break and I'm making a mess, so I thought you might come along for the ride because it's a lot of fun. I have done this technique before, but I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks and twists on the original so we can have some fun. Okay, I don't know about you, but I have a pile of stencils and I have a pile of copy paper, and with those we can have a lot of fun. I recently finished coffee dyeing a whole bunch of paper, so I had some leftover coffee dye water. It's just instant coffee in water, diluted to the strength of choice or depth of color of choice in here. A couple of tablespoons in this amount of water would work perfectly. And a nice fine mister bottle will work well. If you have an old cleaning bottle, rinse it out really well, and you can use that, the spritzer with that, or your old hairspray bottle or something like that. Does anybody use hairspray anymore? I don't know. Okay, so what I did was I did some spritzing, and you'll notice I got multicolors. So what I did was, and I'll show you the technique. It's very easy, but it's also very efficient, and you can get some really cool effects. So this is what happens when you don't wash your stencils. You get this beautiful bloom of color from previous creations. Yes, so that was kind of fun, and it was a nice surprise, and it was an easy way to wash without washing my stencils. Yes, there you go. Okay, so I basically was looking to make some signature pages that had light, dreamy designs on them that are easy to use in any junk journal. Very quick and simple to do. If you don't have a lot of scrapbook paper or something like that, or you're tired of the white pages, this is a fun thing to mass make. And usually in the beginning of the year, I like to mass make things, so I have a nice little stockpile to work with. These are all just freshly done and they're still wet. But not so wet that they can't lay together, which happens pretty quickly. So that's good news, right? Okay, it's just showing you some of the different designs. And the stencils I worked with are larger stencils. I bought a ton of them on eBay, a ton of them on AliExpress. You can get really good deals on AliExpress, but prepare to wait forever to get them. Some are faint. Some are more stark in their colors, but I like you can do it with tea as well, and you can get very light designs, and that'll come out really pretty. And the blurriness of the stencil, I think, just adds to the mystique. So just so you can see some of these prototypes here. Oh, very pretty, right? All right, so now I'm going to show you my very not sexy way to store stencils. It's a paper bag. Yes, I have a lot of stencils and I was having difficulty storing them. I had them in a box, I had them in a book, I tried the ring binder method, you name it, I've tried it. And right now, for me, the easiest thing to do is to gloriously, whoops, sorry, pardon me, stick them in a paper bag. And that way they're easy to leaf through at the top, and it contains it very tall on all sides. And so this is my method. I just go in there and I look for my stencils that way. I do have some envelopes in there. I pre-divided them before. That all went out the window too. Okay, so I'm going to put my bag of stencils here. And I bought some new ones too, so I have these plastic sheets. So then we're just going to lay these down here for protection. And you may want to, put drop cloth of some sort, but this isn't that messy, honestly. There's a little overspray, so kind of take that into account. I'm going to back up a bit so you can see a little bit more of the work area. Here's the work area. Okay, so what I did was I took one of these cutting boards from the Dollar Tree, and I just put it down so that I could see what I was doing. It's always helpful to be able to see what you're doing. And then I tell you, okay, so here is the basic technique, and then we'll play and have some fun. All right, so you put one page down, and you put one stencil down, okay? Then you grab your spritzer and you test to make sure you're on fine mist, and you just go back and you mist. Okay, it doesn't have to be super soaky, but now the trick is you put a page on top, and that way you absorb what is on top of the stencil, and you push down. Can you see how that comes through? Let me take you up close and personal. See that? Yeah, so it's like a 2-for-1 special. Let me tilt you a little bit so you get more. There. Okay. All right. Very good. Now, take a fresh piece of paper. That's the thing. Don't spray right on top of this one because it'll get too wet. And then you'll start transferring designs, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it might get too wet and you might lose your design completely. So put a new fresh piece of paper down, grab a different stencil, for example, this one, put it down. Okay, I'm in view, yes, okay, and we spritz. Okay, not super soaky. See, I've got some pink residue here from previous spritzing. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get some of that pink on here. So we're like kind of cleaning our stencils at the same time. Okay, and I'll give you a walkthrough of what they look like at the end too so you can see them. And we won't wait for them to dry, we will just take a peek. Okay, so here's another one. These are fresh, right out of the mail like a month or so ago. I haven't used them yet, so let's put these down. Okay, spritzing. Okay. Strange hissing sound coming from my little bottle. Very odd, very odd. Okay, there we go. Press. There. Now let's see if you can see that coming through. Can you see that coming through? There. Okay, the design is definitely coming through. Okay, let me back you up a little bit. Okay, and again, we put another one down. So you leave your stencil in there for a second. It's just helping define the prettiness factor of what you're doing. You're letting it soak in. It's okay if a stencil is bent. These are impressions, so they don't have to be perfect. The whole idea is that they're misty and translucent, not perfect, maybe smudged a little bit. All right, you want a little peek of what's going on? This is what's going on the other side. Taking closer. Whoop, that was a little too close. Over here. So that's what we're getting. And that's my beautiful pink residue from spritzes gone by. So yes, you can painstakingly clean all your stencils all the time. No problem with that. A lot of people love to do it. Definitely if you're going to use modeling paste, clean your stencils because that stuff will ruin a stencil because it'll make it lumpy and you won't be able to work with it well. So there, I think that's good. Oh, I gotta touch that. Okay, just trying to get the focus for you. Okay, got my paper, getting my stencil. And I'll show you what to do if you don't have big stencils, because you don't need big stencils. And there's lots of videos on how you can make your own stencils and stuff like that. But they're not that expensive to buy if you buy them in bulk. So you can use them for all sorts of different things. And it's a nice way to kind of get creative with what you have. You know, you can take just plain old copy paper and turn it into something wonderful. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I have this guy. I think the wetter your paper, the more blurred the design. The wetter your paper, the darker the design. Also, but you may not always want super dark. You know, these are maybe pages to be written on, so it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So we'll do a few more of these, and then we'll do a peel back so you can see, and then we'll try a different technique. What's this one? Okay. Oh, here's a funky colored one. It's got a little, oh yeah, there's some lovely green. Let's have fun playing with that baby. Okay, do we do that right? Okay, here we go. Spritz, 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 spritz. Doo, doo, doo. Get that one nice and wet. That was maybe a little more wet than I'd planned, but hey, it's all in the name of fun. And this truly is fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, it's bottom of the barrel super fun. It is. It's just something very, I don't know. It's just like you get that sense of play, that sense of freedom, like a kid in, kindergarten, where it was okay if you did finger painting. Everybody raved about how wonderful it was. Yay, look at my wonderful finger painting. And we were grand heroes, and you kind of get that nostalgic feeling. I don't think my mom ever put my art up on the fridge. Did you have a mom that put your art up on the fridge? Mine didn't do that. I wonder why. Probably because my art was lousy. I love you, Mom. I don't blame you either. Okay, so I put that down. And we'll just do a few more with the basic. It's good if you go back and forth like this as opposed to on an angle, because then your water is going to shoot under your stencil. So straight down, back and forth technique, probably the best idea. All right, so let's just, okay, so these were wet, right? You saw that. Okay, so let's see what we have, because we can put these in the Dunsies. Moving my stock of white paper. Okay, let's see what we got. Hope these show up well, because they show up well in real life. Okay, can you see that? It's very nice. It's faint, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. And they're dry enough to be able to be stored on top of each other. So one side will usually come out better than the other, but it's just kind of cool, you know? All right, let's take a look. Let's go through these. And then we're going to add some color. We'll have some fun with it. It's pretty, huh? Yeah, and they're very fast. And you can just rest them in like small piles to dry. You can even put them in the oven out on low heat and just let them dry. Keep checking on them. Make sure they don't ignite. There we go. It seems to be the face up that gets the pretty picture. No? Or not, I'm lying. There's a face down. So it just depends on where in the sandwich. See the pretty explosion of color? Pretty, huh? Yeah, I know, it's fun. And how fast does this happen? This happens very fast. And the air drying, I would probably air dry these unless I have such a giant stack, they'll never dry. But if you put them in small stacks, they will air dry well. So I know space is an issue for many folks. Maybe you're in an apartment, or you're sharing an apartment or a condo, or whatever it is, you just have limited space. There are ways to do this. Like I said, these will dry if you put them in like stacks of maybe 4 or 5 together. Yeah, how pretty is that, right? Yeah, very pretty, super pretty. Okay, and you are going to have fun stuff to work with, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. Yeah, like I'm just on my desk, my single desk here, putting a pile over to the side. Here, let me show you. Oh, I'll probably botch this. All right, here we go. Just gently. There's the pile. Ooh, yeah, it's just a pile. Nothing fancy. No parlor tricks here, people. It's all just regular life, you know. People with paper having fun. That's it. That's all we got going on here. But I think the results are quite dramatic, and you'll get something that nobody else has. Maybe you're going to use a color, or look at the combination of dark coffee and light coffee explosions happening on there. It's just a lot of fun, and generally highly successful. Haven't had too many flubber monsters with this. It's kind of, yeah, it's just there. This the pretty tree stencil. I do have that in my Amazon shop. I have the negative and the positive. What does the other one look like? If you're looking for it, probably my most requested stencil. It's just one that I happen to find that I really love and I use a lot. This is, I guess, the negative one. Negative space, and this is the positive one, the positive space. There we go. Oh, that came out really nice. Look at that, super. Okay. All right, so now let's add a little color. So we've been working with neutrals, which are great. The coffee gives you the neutral for aged, weathered, that kind of stuff. And oh, I cleaned I got cleaned so many drawers. You guys would be so proud. Now I should know where my dies are. Okay, so let me get my little spritz dies. Where did I put them? See, I've moved all my drawers around. Oh, there they are. Oh, right on top. Look at that. Okay, now these are a little bit more messy. Here's my drawer of Distress Ink spritz dies. That's going to be a mess up on. All right, I'll put that there. Then I have my little drawer of mostly homemade dies. This is the homemade die section, and these are some of these glimmer mists. They're basically sparkly mists of different tones. So we have those too. So let's put these here. Maybe we'll play with those. Okay, so let's keep going back into the. Okay. Oh, here's another thing. Let's say you have. Let's put a paper down, Pam. You need a paper to start with. Okay. Put a paper down. That's flat. Nice. You have a stencil, but it doesn't quite cover everything. Hey, I don't quite cover everything. What am I going to do? Well, this is if you have smaller stencils, you can piecemeal them together. Like you can do stuff like that. Yeah, just cover the area. Okay, let's start with a nice misting of coffee in the background. Okay, and now we're going to go wild and dangerous and put some other colors on. Hey, I don't even know if half of these work, so we're just going to see. Just a little bit. Yeah, okay. A little is a lot when it comes to these. Okay, here we go. And down. All right. Here we go. And we're going. And we're going. Okay, we're going to do a few of these in succession. So let's put a fresh one down again. And let's get a stencil. I'm just going to pull out some different ones that I have here. Here's some butterflies, and maybe they're going to have some leafy things. Okay, so I'm combining stencils. You can totally do that. Okay, and then maybe this time I'm going to use red. What is this, like a barn door red or something? Okay, we'll just give it a go. Ooh, that was a lot, right? A little bit. Okay, there. See, this stuff is very concentrated. So you just want to use a little bit, you know, an emphasis on a little bit. Did I say that out loud? Little bit. Okay, because it'll last you a lot longer, and you'll get some really good color explosions, which we will reveal as we go. Okay. More stencils. More stencils, Pam. Just pull out a pile. Okay. I got a pile. Okay. And now for my next trick, we'll put that one down. We'll put, oh, this is pretty. This mandala. We'll put him down. Maybe he's going to come off the edge, and we'll do some Mr. Simplicity on the other side. All right, here we go. Ready? Yeah. Something very soothing. There's that weird sound. Can you hear that? Sounds like a hissing snake or something. Probably an air valve issue. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put out another color. Is it too late? I don't know. Let's try and pull it up and see what happens. Okay, let's do the secret pull back. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, no, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I've moved my page. It could be a stenciling disaster on there, or it could be really cool. We'll have to wait and see. All right. Here we go. Next one. Next. Okay. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, these stencils. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's put down the coffee spray just to give us some wetness to start with. We did green already. I need more desk. Anybody else find themselves short of desk? Yeah. Like, where's my desk? Okay. All right. Oh, a little bit. Oh, okay, that's enough. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Put the paper down. Sometimes my stencils get mangled because I'm not very gentle with them, and when I try and pull them out of whatever they're in, they knit together. I'm sure there's like ways you can put stuff in sleeves, but honestly, that just takes too darn long. So I'd rather deal with an occasional bent stencil because they're not super expensive. And you'll find if you use your stencils a lot, as you should because they have a lot of possibilities, you may want to get a few new ones every once in a while. It happens. It happens to the best of us, okay? Yeah, you can have like 47,000 and you just still need more. And this is how it happens. You start fighting with one of these deals right here. These intricate ones that are super like tiny cut. Well, we'll put you there. We'll just stop quibbling. We'll just put you in the mix of it all. Okay, here's some pretty music. All right, here we go. All right. And we're going down. Put in the paper. Oh, did I forget to put paper down? No, I don't think I did. Oh, put a different color down, Pam. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Okay, what about, what is this? This is mustard seed. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, there we go. Got some Easter themes coming up because Easter's coming up. That's nice, right? Yeah, you can get themed stencils, which is kind of fun if you're doing, you know, an Easter or a spring. Not a lot of you are talking about those lately, which is kind of fun. Oh, here's pretty hearts. Look at that. That's very nice. And what do we have here? We have a pile of, oh, come on, let go. Oh, this is pretty. Let's put that in there. And wait, am I turning? I'm turning. Okay, here we go. There, just to wet it, and then we're going to do a little color explosion. This is milled lavender. Okay, here we go. Lighter. Very pretty, though. Okay, we're not going to fuss with it. And use what we got. And put the next sheet down. All right, you absorb that. You absorb. Yes, do your magic. It makes you feel like this grand artist when you're not. Okay, so let's put down some more stencils. This is kind of Halloween-y Christmas, but what the heck? You know, it's all a stencil, so it doesn't matter. It's all good. All right, here we go. So it seems to be 6 spritzes, and then we're going to use the color of newness. Let's see. Shabby Shutters. That's cute. Shabby Shutters. All right, here comes Shabby Shutters. All right, there you go. You're all shabby shutters. Here you go. And you kind of want to watch for the edge of where your other paper was. Try and put it over that. I don't know why. Just do that. That's probably important. Let's see what else we got here. And then we'll do a reveal of the colorage so you can get some ideas of what that turned out like. Oh, we need new paper. Okay, so it's paper, stencil, coffee dye, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this spritzer, color explosion, broken china, distressing. Okay, all right. And we'll try my handmade inks too, so we can. Oh no. Now you put your paper down. That's a little paper sandwich you have now with stencil and dyes and coffee stuff on the inside. All right, you want to see what we got? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's do this. Okay, ready? Here we go. Are you close enough? I think so. I'll lift them up so you can see them. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, look how pretty. So pretty, right? A little dab will do you. You know what I mean? So very pretty. People can still write on this paper too. It's totally write-onable. And now you just put it over. Don't worry if you lay it down, it picks up a couple extra drops. It's okay. It's okay because it just adds to the shabby chic mystique. Some of these are drying, so you can see what these look like again. Very pretty, right? Very pretty. Now adding the color boost. Very pretty. Very nice for a themed journal. Okay, now take your stencils and make sure you put them all in a pile so you know which ones you used and which ones you still need to use. So I gotta put this somewhere where I am here. Okay, and then lift this one up. Oh, look how pretty. Well, that was just so darn pretty, right? Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Oh, look how pretty. I know. Yeah, that's pretty, right? And just wait till they dry, they'll look really cool. Put your done stencil somewhere. And you could even have a bucket or one of those square bins, plastic bins from the Dollar Tree, just to dunk yours in if you want to rinse them and make it easy on yourself. So they come out really pretty. Okay, this could be nice. Oh, this was the misty lilac one or whatever. It's very soft and subtle, but very pretty. Yep. And honestly, you think it's going to be a big ordeal. It's not. It's actually quite fun and quite quick. So that's what I kind of wanted to get across. Like I've already made quite a few with you guys here. Look how beautiful that is. Yes. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's just so lovely. I know. Okay, let's see. This is like a trifecta if you have smaller ones, but you want to cover all your paper. There you go. Look at that. It works. I know. So different ways you could do it. How about this one? There's a little orangey brown one. Very pretty, right? Yeah, okay. So anybody can do this. It's very simple, fun. What side is better? This side. Okay, and if I just remember, you're making a paper sandwich with stencil and dies in the middle. And your dies can be natural dies. They can be, that was the mandala. Remember I moved it? So this is what we got. But hey, it's all good. Kind of looks like mold, but hey, still kind of cool. But it's not mold, which is even better. Okay. There's another mandala, soft one. I guess that's the stronger side. There's usually a stronger side to each of these. Oh, here's the one with the barn door red. Oh, that came out pretty, huh? Yeah, very subtle but beautiful. Butterfly. Yeah. So, and they all come out different. I mean, when you look at this one, this is the underside, and this is the overside. So this is spraying through the stencil. This is putting the paper down on the wet stencil and picking up that relief of it. So you can see how you get different images. So it is truly a 2-for-1 special. Isn't that just darn lovely? It just creates so many possibilities where, did they exist before? Maybe, but hey, we're having fun today, and that's all that matters. Okay, so now let's try some homemade sprays and dyes and see how that works. I think I put inks, like Bombay inks or something in there. And you may or may not have those, but if you don't have those, use food color. Food color is awesome for spritzing and very concentrated, and it's washable, so that's good. So if you get it everywhere, you'll be able to wipe it up. But if you're going to work with any sprays or dyes, probably just put some protection down, because I don't want you to ruin your desk or anything like that. Okay, here's some stuff from engineering. And you might have some of this stuff in your, maybe you were learning how to decorate before and you had these little like room decor things. Anything with a shape will work. I know. Okay, here we go. Paper, stencil, die of choice, and more room here. Oh, homemade die. Okay, homemade die. I gotta be honest. Now, some of mine don't work so good, so because they get clogged. So this is a good test. Oh, it still works. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're doing good here. Everything's all right. And then we put this one down, and we absorb. And we come back and we see what we do. So again, bottom bread. Okay. Middle bologna. Here's the middle bologna. Here's the mustard and the mayo. Here's the mustard. Okay, that'll be the coffee. And then here is the mayo. It's not mayo. Okay, this one might not work. Okay, no, this one died. Okay, we'll put that in the dyed pile because I want to remove the ones that died. Sometimes the whatever you're using gets stuck in the little spritzer thing, and it doesn't work anymore. So you might have to get like a new spritzer top. But the dye itself should be okay. So, yeah. I guess it dries and gets crusty or something, and then the little thing won't flow well. It happens. Yeah, it's all in the name of crafting. Got to give it a go, right? Okay, so there's my top bread. Okay, now I'm going to come with my bottom bread. And what else have I got here? I've got some letters and numbers. And here's a little guy. I don't know what you are exactly, but we'll put you down. And it's all good, you know what I mean? Like, there's no bad ones. Here, oh, goodness. Okay, so, yeah, all right, here we go. I got a pile of smaller ones. They were in this really pretty file folder, but that's going to have to go because it's too hard to get in and out of. Yes, we're all about the easy this year. Relax and refresh. Here we go. Mustard, what also known as coffee dye spray. Okay, and then we want our mayo, which is going to be, how about this color? Ooh, this is pretty intense. But maybe it won't be when we spritz it. Can we spritz? Oh yeah, we got a little something going on here. It doesn't look as intense. Little water droplets are fine. That's fine. And then we need our top bread. So I feel like I'm working in a sub shop. Yeah, there we go. All right, next sandwich. We got that. We need some stencilage. All right, let's just put a bunch of these down. They can hang over the edge of your paper too, so you get more of the design to the edge of the paper, which is totally fine. There we go. Yeah, there's no rules here, so you can just be goofy. Yeah, you can totally be having fun and be goofy, and it's all fine. Like you could do something like, I don't know, can you? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Okay, mustard, which is coffee dye. I know somebody's going to actually put mustard, and I'm going to get an email. Mayo. Okay, let's try some of these. What are these? Glimmer Mist. Add fine glimmer. All right, here we go. By Tattered Angels. Got this in, I think, Tuesday morning. Okay, does it still spritz? Oh, see, you got the same problem I do. So it's not me. It happens to the big sale people too. Yeah, look at that, not working. Okay, we'll try a different one. Does this one work? I don't know. I've had it for a couple of years. Did it get all dried and squirty? Yeah, that one doesn't work either. Isn't that dandy? Okay, great. We'll keep going here. I got a few more. They all don't work. We'll just get, oh, this one works. Who knows why? Some work and some don't. Nobody knows. No, nobody knows. Top bread, please. Okay, thank you. And we absorb. Oh, that's going to look cool. That's going to look really cool. Okay, next, bottom bread. Bottom bread. Okay, here we got some of these. Some Tim Holtz down here. Oh, pretty flowered. Look at, and you don't have to do the whole thing. You can leave blank spaces. Why? Because when you come along and spritz, those will be colored. Here comes the mustard, also known as coffee dye. And then we're going to get some, oh, we'll try this one. Here's one. Just to see if this less my like last glimmer. Nope, doesn't work. No. Okay, so these are all duds. One of these worked. Do you remember which one? Nope. Okay, we'll have to figure that out later. All right, back to home-based dyes. Let's see if one of these works. This looks kind of similar to the other one, but it's different shade. One's lighter, one's darker. Okay, no, okay. So I guess I am learning what works and what doesn't. Oh, this one works. Okay, so you don't work. Go over there. Don't bother me anymore. This is more like glitter stuff. See the mica in there? Yeah, that's mica stuff. So you work, so you can stay here. So let's get our top bread. And that's kind of the way things go when you're crafting. Some things work and some things don't. But it's okay, don't let it stop you. Just keep on crafting and see what comes of it all. Oh, I feel water on my foot. Is that true? No. Okay. Got the bottom bread. Need some stencilage. Little stencils. Got some cute fish. Oh, these are pretty little flowers. Put you there. I'm going to put you there. Yeah. Okay. And, okay, so this looks like a lot of stencils. Everybody might be saying, oh, that's great for you. I don't have that many stencils. That's okay. I'll show you some what they look like when you only have one or stencil or something like that. Okay, we got that. Oh, this was a fun one. This is makeup. I used mica makeup in here. I think it was the LA Looks little eyeshadow containers from the Dollar Tree. And I just put it in some water and alcohol. And it always worked well. Never seemed to clog. Something about mica is very tiny, which is good. Not all mica, because some of those glitter mists or whatever are mica and they got clogged. So who knows? Some you just get lucky. Okay, here goes the top bread. All right, and let's keep going. And then we'll do the big reveal, the end. Oh my gosh, we're already at 30. Okay, here we go. One more, and then we will do the big reveal. Okay, so here. Oh yeah, if you don't have a lot, okay, this is what you can do. Okay, let's say you put a stencil here. That's all you got. You got one stencil. I mean, like, hey, we're going big and we're going home. We're going to put down our mustard, our coffee dye. Now the coffee dye is coloring the white. So we were already golden in that department. And let's see, I have a misty mica blue here. Let's see what that does. Oh, and it works. Look at that little homemade baby. I'm just going to spritz it all over here because I think it's pretty. It's very light. I don't know if you can pick up on the blue, but it's pretty. And now I'm just going to put my top bread on, and then we're going to do some reveals and see what they look like. And you may prefer the intense. You may prefer the subtle. You know, all depends on you. That's the nice thing about being a crafter. You get to pick what you like. Throw everything else out the window. All right. Doesn't matter if everybody's doing it one way. You can totally do it another way, and that's cool. All right, here we go. Doesn't take long. So here is our initial relief. And now we don't have a lot of colorage here, but we do have the stencil, which is kind of fun. Okay. But now this one, taking the stencil off, the whole thing is colored. It's going to be a nice, like tanny brown beige caramel color with a flower in the corner. Is that cool? So you don't need a lot of stencils to do it. So just wanted to put that out there. This is pretty. See how they come out? Really nice. I know. I'm just piling them all together here, gathering my stencils, putting them in stencil pile, peel and reveal, peel and reveal. Okay. That's got some mica on the top. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's a little shiny and shimmery with copper. Very pretty. And another one. Very pretty. It also has some mica on it. And these are spaced farther apart, so you can see what that looks like. Oh, very cool, huh? So remember, the dark areas are where I had no stencil. Okay, no stencil, no stencil. So you don't necessarily need 1,000 stencils to have fun. Oh, that's pretty, right? I think this is like my favorite one of all. I know it's got misty gold, shimmer, coffee dyeing. Oh, it just toes are curling. Oh, it has this one. I went crazy with this one. I did put a lot of stencils on. I just want to show you what the different looks can provide. And you may feel like growing your own stencil collection. And if you do, there's lots of availability. Oh, look at the pretty color explosions. The pretty options out there already made, or you can make your own. It's a little trickier. I think maybe if you have the Tri-Kit thing or something, you can make your own stencils easily. I do not have that machine, so it's just much easier for me to buy a bunch of stencils, honestly. So there we go. That's the depth of it all. Oh, there's the angel. Oh, she came out beautifully. Look at her. Beautiful little angel. Yeah, just so pretty. So pretty. Oh, yeah, I'm very happy with these results. I'm feeling good. Oh, here's Angel on the other side. This is where my crusty old stuff fell apart. Yeah, very pretty. I think I have 2 pages here, so I'm feeling 2 pages. That's okay. Oh, look at that. That's cool, right? Yeah. So these are the engineering, industrial, laboratory stencils, that type of stuff. And you can use those if you have those from school or something. Steal them from your kids. you know. And there we go, the last one. Very cool. So I hope you had fun. The cleanup is very minimal. We just have this. Did I have a little, I brought a mop with me. Where is it? I did, I know I did, and it's gone. It's gone. No, here it is. Right where I left it. So I'm just gonna mop up the excess and we are good. So let's take a look. Some of these again, just for funsies. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. I'll show you the back ones because you just saw those. So here's the originals with just the coffee dyeing with a little bit of dirty stencil bleed through, but I thought they came through really nicely. And these are almost dry. Like that's how fast, because it's one sheet of paper. And you can even put these out in the sun or just lay them out on your table. A few sheets at a time, they'll dry super fast because they're only one sheet. But we made quite a few in a very short period of time. So if I can get this to work. Okay, so I'm going to officially sign off, but I'm going to take you over to see what Sunny is doing because he's really cute right now. And I have to apologize to a gator because I thought he had a stuffed gator and it's not a gator. It's actually a stegosaurus. So you will see what I mean. But my videos, they come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. In case I accidentally hit the off button, I love you all. Okay, here we go. Okay. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have a free monthly emailed newsletter if you haven't signed up for that yet. Oh, that's kibble. Ignore that. Make sure you do because you get a free... Oh, no, wait. Okay, put the foot there. Okay. Free monthly emailed newsletter emailed to you. Hi, everybody. It's Sunny. I'm sleeping. Yes. I'm right here and watching I see all of you. There's Sally and Mary and Lasquisha and Joan and Frank. Hi, Frank. How are you? And I'll just kind of listen while Mom babbles. Go ahead, Mom. All right. What was I going to say? Free monthly emailed newsletter. Don't forget. It's you get a free digital image. What? A free digital image? Yes. And checklist of supplies. Note from the bookmaker, which explains what a junk journal is. You mean there are people who don't know what a junk journal is? Some people don't know what a junk journal is. It's still relatively new in the craft world. Really? Yeah, I didn't know it was that new. Just work with me here, son. Okay. Okay, we must have. Okay, what else do I have? I have an Etsy shop where I have vintage digital kits. They're printable downloads in all sorts of different themes. 5 pages each of multiple images and a whole bunch of images on each page, ranging from 1 to 9 images depending on the kit, and you can print those out at home, or if you don't have a printer, I have a print and mail service. Yeah, a nice little nap, Bumsky. And I'm sleeping, Mom, please let me sleep. Okay. And I see Sally. There's Jessica and Rebecca and Jan and Melissa and Michelle and Alana. Hi, Alana. And it's like romper room here. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I have a print and mail service. If you want to pick out 10 Digikit names and email them to me at Pam at the Paper Outpost, or just message me your list in Etsy and then buy the print and mail option, I will print those out and mail them to you on a nice lightweight cardstock. And I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies. Yes, I have a lot of favorite tools and supplies. Mom uses a lot of stuff. Okay, I gotta rearrange. Okay, there we go. Oh, Mom, please explain. This is not a gator, right? I was like totally off. Stegosaurus, anybody? Does anybody remember from days gone by? Looks like a stegosaurus to me. Okay, there you go. There. Okay, here's what. Okay, that's very nice. Yeah, okay, that's good, Mom. What else, son? What else? There's more, Mom. Just think. Be quiet with yourself. It will come to you. I can't see my list from here. All right, hang on. I'm trying to remember. What else have I got? Oh, yeah, the other stuff. So anyway, you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Oh, I got a Facebook group. Come on over and join the Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there doing weekly, monthly challenges. It's really a lot of fun. And remember, the fun can be simple. And create. You finish it with Sunny. With Sunny, you finish it. With reckless abandon, everybody. Take care, everyone. Have fun. Bye. Until next time, everybody. We'll see you back at base camp.